bloodstains on my custom couture. Bathroom attendant let me right in. She was a big fan. I really tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do.
Whoa. Welcome to your WTF Landia radio show, folks. It is your girl, Char Michelle, and I hope that you're well. I hope that you are better than... Well, they really got us out here really thinking about questioning them. Hey, welcome to your WTF Landia radio show, folks. It's your girl, Char Michelle, and if you haven't questioned everything up from birth up until this point over the last couple of weeks, and are you even aware of what's going on in front of you? What the heck? Listen, I ain't gone on to listen to Beyoncé's country album until today, and now I'm starting to thinking that she should have named her album Confessions, like Usher did. What in the world was that? Now listen, I know we have artist creativity could be a thing in her defense. And again, this is a podcast broadcast for folks, insomniacs, and folks and friends who really need Jesus. I mean, if you hear a song like that, that's going to make you question things. And also, it's for educational purposes only and entertainment. So here we are with our political parody on the matter. But I'm thinking Beyoncé has some splaining to do. She's got some splaining to do. Her and her husband. I don't know if you guys have been under a rock, but if you haven't been under a rock, then you'll notice that Beyoncé lost several million followers along with her hubbo, Jay-Z. He lost several million followers as well. And people are really not playing anymore. Since Diddy went down, it looks like maybe some other celebrities have just been having a little browse over at their page just to see, how they're dealing with these things. You gotta see if they're being active, trying to act like everything's fine, or if really things are crumbling underneath their feet. And Kim Kardashian would be one of those things from my vantage point. And I think that she may be uncomfortable. Let's just say she's put on a few pounds. She's probably snacking her way through the turmoil of it all. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. We all look. It's celebrities. They signed up for this. We watched her. We have watched you people misuse that whatever it's called, diamogam. What is it called? I forgot. Anyways, the diabetic medicine you've been stealing from diabetics. You're that. And now all of a sudden we're spreading out wide on all sides like that dang hurricane. Now the hurricane's got me questioning things as well. Beyoncé, that's a whole nother topic that we can get in. We could probably spend this whole episode on the fact that she said she ripped this person's dress. She's all black and blue. Look what you made me do. Who is she talking about in this instance? The reason why Beyoncé lost so many millions of followers is because people are starting to put their investigative hats on and realize she may be responsible for several deaths. In fact, several deaths of some of our favorite artists like Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Michael Jackson, Aaliyah. She could be also responsible for the death of careers like Maya and Blue Cantrell, who we liked a lot. We don't know. Again, these are allegedly. Beyonce could just be clean as a whistle, just following the Lord. We don't know, but a tree by its fruit. So if I'm looking at it with my investive Instagram glasses on, I'm thinking Beyonce got some splaining to do. But also, people, we have to talk about this. There's Hurricane Hélène has blown through last week. She's gone, left a bunch of devastation. Of course, when you live in Florida, when you live around the swampland, you realize that you signed up for that. That's why it's cheaper there to live, because the storms happen all so often. But what they're saying is that they looked and they tracked these storms. These storms look to be man-made, which we talked about on yesterday's broadcast. We don't know. Crop seeding, crop dusting, chemtrails, weather modification is what the people are thinking out there in the woke streets of America. And we're not sure, because it's hard to trust everything that we're looking at, since we've been, able to investigate ourselves and look at independent journalists a little closer, because they got boots on the ground out there. And now we got Hurricane Clint coming in after Hélène left. And we're thinking that it could be worse. He could be worse. He could very well be worse than Hurricane Hélène. And again, she's already caused a lot of damage. And we found out that another issue in North Carolina and those states where the hurricane has devastated, and that another one that looks to have landfall tonight or tomorrow. This is October the 7th. Also, year one of, again, the Hamas attack on Israel and the Israel-Hamas war officially beginning. I mean, we're just going to do hand quotes, finger quotes. I don't know. I don't know if the Hamas did have hostages or not. I'm not sure. All I can go is by what the news says, and the news is making me snooze, so I'm reporting what I feel at this point. It's a whimsical broadcast. we report what makes us feel a little more interesting, and then we do our research on our own. But apparently there's boots on the ground over there in, in Florida and over in the Carolinas. And we're hearing that people, they're making you sign up to help people. They're turning away. Remember, guys, Elon Musk just went on to endorse Trump officially the other night. And he said that he famously tweeted out that FEMA is dropping the whole entire ball. They're turning away people from helping. They're sending planes out, and they're turning away people who want to drop off food. They don't want that. However, they just signed another bill to drop off, I believe it's $1.5 billion onto Israel, and possibly more that way to Ukraine. But we actually have people who are dying or have died in regards to Hélène, and it may be worse, this next one, this hurricane that's coming around, Clint. So we're not sure, but we're certain to say that most people are really concerned about what is going on in the world. And we got to hear about why we think that these things are happening. But at the same time, we have to discover that these things probably have to happen in order for us to not put so much inventory and faith in human beings and put our trust in the Lord. If there's anything we're going to get out of this broadcast is that we're not going to concern ourselves with Diddy and his client list and all the celebrities that may go down with him and his ship, his so-called debaucherous Titanic. We're not going to worry about that. What we're going to worry about is the fact that we have to put our faith and trust in God, because all of this is doing is actually sharing with us all the chaos in the world. And it's all starting to go, hey, what's done in the dark is coming to light. And I did say this at the top of 2024. I titled the podcast 2024 is the year of open doors and the year of war. Go check it out. And open doors, what's behind that door, Diddy? What's behind the party after the Diddy party? What's behind the freak off? And we're opening that door to find out, at least criminally, what's behind that door and who's behind that door. And the wars have been warring since then. So I don't want to say that we were right, but the Lord will reveal to redeem. And if you've got your eyes to the cultural streets, then you'll realize that it's all supposed to happen. Again, not even the cultural streets, the prophetic streets. My bad. My bad. Cultural streets. There's no culture right now. It's just everything's up in a whelm. There's so much news I can't even chew on one article before there's another one. I'm chewing on that. I'm spitting out the bones of that one. And I'm trying to figure out how to put it all in one lump sum. So I'll leave this here, and I'll tell us that we have so much going on that the only thing we can do is have faith. And I want to leave us with this young lady is having an issue with trying to help out over there in North Carolina and Florida. And here's what she has to say on this.
Here, applying for permits to help people. Like helping people became a profession, you need to apply for a permit, for a request, permission to help people. That's fucking insane. That's insane. You'll stand there watching, waiting for the order. Like, yeah, I guess you can help them. You need an order. You need someone to order in order for you to have permission to help people.
That's where we're at, folks, and have a good night. I'll be back with more of your WTF Landio late show next go round.